Shalom, fam. This is Or Eber with the Living Word Initiative, author, investor, and consultant. And I'm coming to you with a video today titled, Your Biggest Expense is What You Do Not Know. So, in our world that we live in, we get bombarded by a lot of information, but we also get put into this sort of sleeper state when we are kind of just going about our everyday life, not really having a plan, not really having a goal. But the thing that costs you the most money is your lack of knowledge, is your lack of applied knowledge. There is so many ways out here for us to be fruitful, for us to have abundance, for us to prosper, for us to have wealth, for us to have riches, for us to do all of these things, for us to elevate and raise our life to a higher level. However, because we don't take the time to learn and to take in new knowledge, we rob ourselves of these opportunities of abundance. So you have to take the time. The biggest investment that you can make is the investment in yourself. So you have to take the time out to learn more than you already know. You have to take the time out to spend money on educating yourself. It's so crazy because a lot of us will go to the store and buy a $100 belt or a $200 dress or a $300 pair of shoes like it's nothing. We will do that like it within a blink of an eye. But if we were to see a book that we needed that cost $200, $300, we will say that's too much. We will go and we will spend money and throw ourselves a lavish birthday party. Some of us, I've seen people celebrating their birthdays for an entire week. They'll be at the club every day. They're buying themselves all these expensive gifts. They're doing all of these things. There's nothing wrong with that in context. But when it is time to go to a seminar or go to a conference, they don't want to spend the money. They'll spend thousands of dollars on a birthday week celebration, but won't spend $1,000 to go to a conference to get some information that's going to improve their life. We have to stop doing that. We have to understand the greatest investment that we can make is the one in ourselves. And we have to understand that our greatest cost and our greatest expense is our lack of knowledge. So you have to go and get knowledge. That's the only way that you can elevate to the next level, because if you're not where you want to be at, it's only because of the thought process and the information that you are at right now, or that you have right now. You're only operating at the level of the information that you have right now. So if you want more, you have to add more information. You have to add a different information. You have to create a new system. You have to do something different. You can't expect something different by doing the same thing. One of the greatest quotes that I love to use is, and that I've heard, is oftentimes we get mad because we think we aren't where we are at, but you're exactly where you're supposed to be at, because you are at the level in which you put the work in your life for. So whatever work that you've put in, that's where you're at. Wherever your bank account is at, that's the work that you put in. Simple. Like, we can say, oh, we're doing this, we're doing that. The results are a reflection of your effort. Yahushua said you can't judge a good tree don't produce bad fruit, and a bad tree don't produce good fruit. So if you aren't producing at the level that you want to be producing at, you need to reevaluate the information that you have. You need to reevaluate the information that you are applying. You need to reevaluate the knowledge that you are applying. Once you do those things and you get new knowledge and you get new information, then you will start seeing, oh man, there is an increase coming here. There's an increase coming in. So continue to put forth the effort to get new knowledge. Now, we're in this time right now where, hey, people are doing that. A lot of people are doing that, but it's not enough people doing that. And we also have to realize that there's enough pie for everyone to go around. You don't have to have the entire pie. Like, even you having a slice of the pie is more than enough for you to have an adequacy amount of wealth for yourself and your family. So if you have something or a system and you see other people struggling, teach it to them. Now, you can lead people to water, you can't make them drink. People have to want it on their own. But don't be that horse that needs to be led to the water and forced to drink. Help people get to the water. Don't force them to drink. And then if you're being led to water, don't have to be forced to drink. So just remember, your biggest expense is the information that you do not have. And lastly, man, and I heard this from one of my mentors, it is expensive being broke. It is. It is extremely expensive to be broke. When you are broke, so many other things just start popping up. Typically, people that are struggling financially, they actually the ones that have to pay more money. They have to pay more money because they don't have money. It's the craziest thing. Just think about when you put some. If you go, let's just say you go and you want to purchase something outright, you purchase it, you buy it, and it's that. But you don't have the money to fully pay for it. Let's just say when it comes to purchasing a house, I'm going to talk about purchasing an asset, purchasing a home. You purchase a home. Let's just say your house that you want to purchase, just to keep the numbers easy and simple, is $100,000. If you have $100,000, you're going to pay $100,000. But let's just say you don't have $100,000. Let's just say you only have 10% down. So you have $10,000. Cool, you can still get that home, but then it's going to cost you between 2 and 4%. And then on top of that, you may have to get, depending on what type of loan you get, you may have to get PMI, which is a personal mortgage insurance. So then that's extra money coming out. And then because of compound interest over the period of your 30-year loan, you're going to end up paying an exorbitant amount of money for a house that if you just had the original $100,000, you could have paid the original $100,000. And your taxes are going to continue to be there and may continue to go up. Like, these are all expenses that occur when you are broke. Purchasing a car, you're going to have to pay more for it. Even if you go to the store and you put something on layaway, you have to pay more for it. You have to pay for being broke. If you could get a traffic ticket and they give you the option to put it on a payment plan, every time you go make a payment, you're gonna have to pay a processing fee. These are the things that we have to realize, like, being broke is expensive. You pay more when you're broke. It's like you're being punished for not having your financial affairs in order. So let's just work on getting our financial affairs in order, understanding that our lack of knowledge costs us and are more expensive to us. Being broke is expensive. And let's move forward. If you need any help, any understanding on it, I'm here to offer my services. I'm a investor. I'm a consultant. I'm not a professional. Seek professional help, but I can help you get on the right path. Also, just real quick, end this video off. I finished up my book and working on this book since February. Finished up my book. It's titled "Making Your Enemy Your Footstool: How to Use the American System to Your Advantage as a Black Person in America, a Black individual in America." The book is great. I've had some people read over it; they love it. So I'm just putting it together now. I'm getting it prepared so that way I can have it printed, and it's going to be going on sale soon. So look forward to the book coming out. It's a great book. Give us practical ways to be able to use the system that we're in to better ourselves as Black individuals in America. So with that, I'll say this is Or Ibrin. Shalom. Have a beautiful day.